Hello, and welcome to this episode of Love, Sex, Food,
Food.
because we are in the most exquisite location. And we were just sitting here having, obviously, eating the sexiest, badass pasta that I've had in the whole of Italy, made by my own husband with his own bare hands. And we were feeling super fine. So we thought, quick, get on and let's do an episode because we're feeling all of the love. And that's what Love Sex Food is all about.
Yeah.
So welcome.
No agenda today. We're so grateful. It's been an amazing trip. And as Prema said, we're in this stunning lemon farm. We've got our own little cottage. And we were watching Italian TV the other day when we got in, just to kind of see if I could find the football. And on the cooking channel, there was this Italian chap speaking Italian, and he was making this like incredible pasta with lemon. Now, I love chili and I love red sauce. So today I did something very outside of my comfort zone and I created this like with what we have because we don't have a massive pantry
No.
here. So I did this
The reason why we don't have a massive pantry is because in order to go to the shops, you may not come back alive
yeah.
because you're on the narrowest little roads that you could possibly ever imagine in Italy. I thought the big highways where you're going to lose your life to a bus or a scooter or a juggernaut was pretty bad until we got here in this idyllic farm. But to get to the local supermarket, you'd have to be as wafer thin in order
Yeah.
to push yourself up against a wall before a car came.
And 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 honestly, Italian drivers do not give a
No,
fuck. They are just all they do is beep. I think they're more reckless than Indian
for
drivers.
sure. I mean, it's that kind of like, "Get out of my way,"
Yeah.
like
Oh,
d
wow. Look at you with the Italian. Um,
It's 'cause I've
so
been eating that pasta.
there
I've
we
got an
go.
Italian accent.
Really sorry for our Italian listeners, out there.
Don't worry, they're all in Bangladesh.
Oh, yeah, very true. They're all in Bangladesh. So we just had lunch, and it was this, like, oversized rigatoni with lemon and parmesan and butter and garlic and shallots, and we put it on this massive oversized plate. Lemon zest, a lemon that came from the garden that was picked,
Mascarpone.
mascarpone,
Oh,
and we just like
mascarpone.
well, I fed you and I fed myself, and it was kinda crazy because it was just being in the setting of this, a lemon that we literally picked off the shelf from the tree, and yeah, it's wow. It's like an idea I had to Prem was like, I love cooking, and I think I'm a pretty good cook,
You're an amazing cook.
but I cook with love, and I couldn't turn my passion into a commercial business because I cook according to how I feel. And having been in the restaurant business for 20 something odd years, it's very tough to make a business in a restaurant where you swap and change things because people want consistency. Um, so I'm really excited though, because at the end of this year, we're going to be in Goa for 4 months and we're just going to throw lots of dinner parties
Yeah.
and have people across and then just make whatever I truly feel in kind of just the moment. But
Makes a big difference though, doesn't it? Because we live with, Jix's mum and dad. And so we haven't ever really had our own place. I love living with Jig's mum and dad because I've had the opportunity to really get to know them and understand a lot more about family, culture, all of these things. And I'm very appreciative for Jig's mum, the way that she cooks for us and looks after us, even though she's very poorly. I don't know how she does it. But it's rare that we have time for in our own space. And what's been really amazing is that just today, like, I've been making tiramisu this
oh,
morning.
wait. Let's not brush over that.
Oh, yeah.
We went to a cooking class the other day, and that was absolutely stunning. And we made our own pasta from scratch, but they also taught us how to make tiramisu. So Prema was adamant that she wanted to make tiramisu. So we got all the ingredients other than the whisk. Now,
Yeah,
anyone who's made a tiramisu knows that whisk is a really important
absolutely.
piece of equipment that you need in order to fluff the egg whites, to mix the yolk and the sugar together.
And we didn't have one. We were even so desperate that we were gonna go and knock on the hotel kitchen nearby and just say, "Can you just lend us a whisk
Mm,
for 5 minutes? Here's our driver's license, we'll
yeah.
bring it back."
But the couple that own the farm, Prema knocked on their door, and this beautiful, loving, smiling nonna walked out who didn't speak a word of English, right? And not only did she return with a manual whisk, an electric whisk, she also returned with amazing, like, chocolate buttons that are from a patisserie in
Yeah,
where?
in
From
Rome.
in Rome, and also cocoa powder, and a sieve to kind of make it.
I was
Oh,
waiting for her. She was my sous chef. She
mm.
didn't know it. She just woke up, she's going out, but she just gave me all of the good stuff.
And
But anyway, going back, we
no, wait, wait, wait,
digress.
wait. I just want to just finish this. So Prema made these incredible tiramisus, which we're waiting on. She keeps on asking every 5 minutes, "Is it ready to eat? Is it ready to eat?" But you need at least 6 hours for it to set. So we've got another 4.5 hours left
4
after
hours,
4 hours.
23
All right,
minutes,
good job.
47 seconds.
But the other thing that I really want to touch on is that hospitality and generosity. So they gave us more than we asked for, right? So you asked for a whisk and we got chocolate, we got an electric one, we got cocoa powder, we got everything that ultimately would have made it decent to incredible. And what Prema did in return is not only are we going to drop off everything that they gave us, minus 20 chocolate buttons,
Well,
because I ate at
unless we
least,
eat more.
yeah,
They're all so good.
but she also made one for them. And I think that to me is the just that is hospitality. That's going above and beyond, right? That's what it should be. You should never return something back if someone lends you something without exceeding what they've ultimately given you. I
No,
think that
is it not just because 'cause I'm a very good Indian wife and I now know how to cook for our neighbours?
that also, but I just feel that if everyone lived by that rule, if someone gave you something through the kindness of their heart, then return that and also add a little 10%.
Yeah. No, I totally agree.
Be
That's paying
generous.
forward, isn't it?
Yeah,
But
be
with food,
generous.
yeah. No, I
So, more importantly, Prema, a Ukrainian English lady, has made tiramisu in an Italian garden, and she's going to return the tiramisu or give the tiramisu to a nonna in Sorrento.
and I'm a little bit scared because she might not like it.
I would be a little bit scared too.
Because also I have gone off piece and I've lasagnaed it. So I don't know if this is I've made a tiramisu lasagna
I would say
because
layer, not
no,
lasagna.
because one level of biscuit is not
No.
enough. You need that double layer. I haven't been taught it that way. That isn't the traditional Italian way, but I thought, fuck that. I'm going for the lasagna tiramisu.
And you've added chocolate chips.
Got chocolate chips. Is it ready, Rick?
No, no.
It's so good. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, so we live with Jigs' mum and dad, and so we don't always have a kitchen to play in.
Well, we
Actually,
do, but it's not.
it's a shared cook kitchen, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, that's your mum's kitchen.
Mhm.
I am not messing around in there. I mean, like she hasn't said that, but you just
Yeah.
know that's your mum's kitchen because she loves it in there. That's her place where she makes all the magic and she is in her element. And I've seen her literally preparing the smallest ingredient with so much love and care. It blows my mind. So that's her space. So when I'm in it as another woman, I am respectful of that. I think after your mum, then it's your space, then maybe it's mine. So now we're here in this place today. I've really enjoyed the playfulness of just getting it all out. Like you can make a mess, You don't have to do anything in any particular order. We just I just loved it.
And also, when you use the word playfulness, when you're married to Prema takes playfulness to the next level. So, as part of
Don't talk about that.
as part of cooking, she also bought these chef hats
They're great.
from the tourist trap in Sorrento. Hers is yellow, mine's white. They have lemons all over them, and we needed to wear them while we were cooking.
I mean, the thing is that no one
In
else was gonna buy those hats. They'd been there for a very, very long time
in
because
an
it's
Italian heat wave in a kitchen. So, yeah, she definitely takes fun and playfulness to
and if
another
you
level.
watch our Instagram reel that links to this episode, you will see us wearing those hats.
Yeah.
But you love it. You love it. Like, look what happened to me. I put the hat on. What happened to me? I start dancing in the kitchen.
You
Like
dance in the kitchen anyway. You dance in the kitchen anyway. I mean,
it was those hats were sexy. I mean, I had to choose between that hat and this other sexiest hat that I've ever seen in my life that I bought when I was
yeah.
down in Sweden. I was out on my own. And so I was buying a few bits and pieces because I really do love Italy. Like I mean I've been this is my fourth time, maybe fifth time in Sorrento. And Jigs actually just said to me, if we weren't Indian, because obviously I count myself as Indian, then we probably would have been Italian
Mm,
in another life because there's something about it. And I think it's that love of food. You
yeah.
know how India
Well,
loves food and
food,
Italy the same.
but generous portions, sharing, family style, less kind of. Oh, and just the other thing that we found out. Sorry, ADHD is that the French. No, that the Italians really don't like the French.
Well, that was only that one guy, so let's not upset all the Italians here,
There's
but
no mustard in Italy, full stop. There's no Did you know that there's not one dish in Italian cooking that has mustard? That is something, and that's how much the Italians
well, this is
dislike the
the
French.
one guy that was holding the pasta class. He
He
must
did
have
not.
looked at the onboarding forms because he was very clear at the moment when we started. I don't like that country that sits in between Germany and Spain, and everyone's like, "Okay, right, that's fine." But, yeah, going back to what we were saying, is that the Italian culture, I think it's about food, it's about family, it's about celebration. Um, it's that kind of conversation around food. Although I would say having eaten Indian meals, I do think Indian food is a bit more functional because whenever I've sat around an Indian table, there tends to be more of an appreciation of food than appreciation of conversation.
Hmm,
Whereas what I've seen in Italy is that there's a lot of slowness, and I don't. What I've seen of Indian culture is it's not that slow. To me,
oh, no, it's
Indian
quick,
culture
yeah.
is quite, like we've eaten, now we clear up, now we do the next thing.
Yeah.
That's just my
No,
experience
no,
of
it's
my
true.
Indian family.
It is true.
Whereas I think, in Italy, like, minutes could turn into hours, it turns into an afternoon, and I can, just imagine you're still there like hours and hours later, probably because of the wine, because
I
in
was
in
about to say
yeah,
there's one ingredient
yeah.
that is missing in Indian culture and food that Italians have, and that's wine.
Yeah,
And when you have wine, it just kind of relaxes you and opens up a level of conversation
yeah.
and
It
charm.
slows you down, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because you become more relaxed. That's been actually another interesting thing about being out here is that I don't normally drink, but what I found is whilst I've been out here is that Italian food just kinda needs wine. It's one of those cuisines
It
that
just
pairs
complements
so
it, yeah.
beautifully, and so whilst I've been out here, I probably had a drink every day actually of some description, which is really, really unlike me. I don't like drinking alcohol for alcohol's sake. Like, often, well, pretty much all parties, all kind of like social things that we go to, I don't drink. The only time I might have a drink in the UK is if there's some bar that's absolutely stunning and it's really famed for like cocktails or something like that. But generally, no. But here, I don't know. The culture kind of engulfs you,
But
and it's kind
also
of rude not to, isn't
but
it?
also we're in wine country. We've drunk some stunning bottles of wine at a fraction of the price
Mm.
that we would pay for in the UK. So I think I mean, I love wine. Like, I enjoy kind of searching and choosing a bottle of wine that is, you're like €6, and then you try it, it's like, wow,
Mm.
because you're not paying the import tax and you're not paying all the other stuff. And we've been drinking regional wine from everywhere that we've been. So that also adds to it as well. So it's been incredible. Like we are going on a 2-week detox when we're back, as in
Yeah.
we're doing this 2-week cleanse,
Protein-led.
protein-led
Yeah.
cleanse of, yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. But hey, I think
But
we've got
but
to
we've walked on average about 16,000 steps a day. Sometimes we've done more, sometimes we've done less. But we've walked a lot, which has enabled us to kind of justify the amount of gelato we eat.
also, we've eaten a lot of gelato, a lot. And yesterday, I
Oh,
would say we have found the best gelato I have ever tasted. And this is
I
coming from a
agree.
man that knows his ice cream and gelato to the point of, I know, I've been on an ice cream making course. I've been on a gelato making course. I know my gelatos, and this place
Mm,
was exceptional.
it was.
Absolutely.
Should we do a big shout out? So it was
Yeah.
yummy ice cream,
No, a yummy gelato
yummy gelato,
i-
and patisserie actually
in
in Postiano.
Postiano. Like, if you ever go to Postiano, please hunt them down. They've got 2 sites. They've got one by the harbour as you walk in, and then they've got this another stunning site up in, like, the
Halfway up the
hills.
hill, so
Yeah.
they've done it so beautifully, so they've got an arch, an open arch in the store, so you can literally stand there and have your ice cream and look out the most stunning view. Again, on the reel for this, podcast, I will be putting us doing this very same thing, but it was funny yesterday because we went to the beach, which let me just tell you something about Italy. There's a lot of steps in Italy. Wherever you go, what goes up must come down. And yesterday, I think we started off walking for 45 minutes down,
Mm.
so we knew that meant that we were gonna have a big slog later, so we got the bus basically. We had to cheat because it would have killed us. But when we went to Posano yesterday, we went to this beach and the beach was amazing. It was very Italian. It was absolutely packed. There was not a slither of sand without a bronzed, tanned, very, very chic, amazing body on it. So Jigs and I
Stop
were
talking about me on this podcast. What's
so Jigs and I
I'm feeling
were
violated.
Jigs and I were, I don't know, messing around doing something or other. And we had to get back. And we knew we were like, oh, on the way back, we'll have one scoop on the way down from Yummy Gelato, and on the way up, we'll have another. But then we realized, bloody hell, we're going to have to walk up these 400 steps. And it was about 31 yesterday, wasn't it? So we're like, oh no,
I was 36 in the
36.
sun.
Okay. So we had to like give up the dream of of a second scoop. And so we walked along this shortcut, got to the harbour, and we were there in plenty of time for the bus, the ferry. So I said, "Oh, I know this little ice cream shop from the time I've come before." But as we went off to find it, we walked down the front, and there before my eyes
Ta-da!
was the second branch of Yummy Gelato, which at the time felt like we'd literally struck gold. So we went in for another scoop. Well,
Their
two actually,
strawberry, their no,
cherry.
their caramel cheesecake was honestly the most beautiful thing I've
Mm,
ever tasted.
it was the best. And
Then
we
I tried to explain to the guy who was behind the counter. I had to go in and be like, "Dude, we've tried gelato all through Italy, and this is the best." I don't think he understood a hell of a thing that I said, but then he kept on ranting on at me, and I was like, "I'm just gonna listen because it was that good."
That's where you just have to go straight to TripAdvisor and give it 5 stars
Yeah, not
because it
that good.
really was amazing. So that was a lucky find on the way down. But, we have had a amazing food adventure in Italy. It really has been like every place that we've gone to, from Lake Como to Verona to Florence to Sorrento. Tomorrow we go to Bologna. We have discovered just the joy. Well, not discovered because we know the joy of food, but just in just experienced even more yumminess through just kind of following our nose and like
Your
just
nose,
going
my
for
stomach, yeah.
it. My intuition. I've found a few kind of crazy spots, haven't I?
Yeah, I mean, What do you mean crazy?
Well, like that tortellini place with the
Oh, that was
that
fun.
was good. You know, like, that's the thing, every time we go out,
I
sometimes
don't like to plan.
no, sometimes we have, like, a plan of maybe somewhere we'll end up, but what we've been doing here is we've just really been going for, you'll be dead soon, so just do this now. So we've definitely had red wine for breakfast a couple of mornings. I've had the most delicious pasta out of a saucepan in bed because there was no food, and Jigs managed to make
Where
something
were we? Like,
in Lake Como. You made something incredible just from what was left in the cupboard from the last person.
yeah, we were literally up in the mountains. There's no shops nearby. We didn't have milk for tea or coffee.
Yeah,
And then you were like, "I'm hungry," and I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm like, oh," and also there's no Deliveroo. There's nothing you can
yeah,
order, so you've got to walk about 35, 40 minutes to the
yeah.
nearest place. So I was like, I literally opened up the cupboards and I was like, "Right, what's in here?" And I
It was
made
insane.
uh,
It was amazing.
so that was pasta for
Yeah,
breakfast,
we've
yeah.
had tiramisu and gelato for breakfast, definitely a
Mm.
couple of days. But that's the thing. Why not? Why go with the rules? Just take what is calling you in
Or
those
make your own
moments.
rules, right? And as Prema says, not as much as you used to, but as you do say famously, is you could be dead soon.
You'll be dead soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
So do it now. Like, don't walk past that gelato shop thinking, oh, maybe I'll have gelato later on. If the gelato is calling you, eat the gelato.
Also, um, a quick side note on that is, yeah, don't do what I used to do and get 3 scoops, just get 1 scoop. Also, that's what we've done really well this
Yeah.
holiday,
Mm.
is that I have controlled portion sizes. So if we go into a gelato shop, we'll get 1 scoop and we'll share it. So we'll half the amount of gelato. And because I feed you all the time, we actually do only have half because it's 1 spoon for you,
Yeah, but
1
that's
for
because later on we have another scoop from somewhere else. So
exactly. So
you
that
end
just
you end up sort of having
a whole
well,
scoop of gelato
yeah,
in.
that's true actually. We
There
could
you go.
have upped our gelato,
No shit,
but my
Sherlock.
gelato maths is really
Yeah,
bad.
it's
Fuck,
shocking.
I feel cheated now.
You
Ma-
feel cheated? How do you feel? I'm the one that was like, "Can I want to get another." Obviously, I've got to be conscious about sugar because I'm a type 2 diabetic, so I've got to be careful. So I hear you.
Is that what Haribo say to you when you open
I'm
the
not on. Okay, can we just talk about Haribo's for a second? So in every country, Haribo does a different flavor or style of Haribo, and Italy has some really cool ones. And I've been
I didn't even know.
Yeah, I do. I've been eye fucking them in the supermarket but I have not bought a packet of Haribos
It's true.
for some time.
No. No, have you secretly bought some and I
No,
don't
I
know?
haven't.
I hate Haribos. I
Yeah,
hate
no,
all sweets. It's like it's very tough being married to the candy king because he loves all sweets and I absolutely hate them. Chocolate, yeah. Cacao, yes please. But sweeties, no.
so yeah,
It's just not my thing. So yeah, so you haven't been able to live up to your Italian mafia name, Two Scoops Patel.
no, but I was called the Don though, wasn't I?
That was very cool.
Yeah.
We got out of a bus and Jigs got out and this like kind of really like a little bit kind of cool, but slightly older Italian guy started talking to Jigs in Italian, and Jigs was talking kind of Italian and a little bit of French,
Yeah,
a little bit of Spanish.
below Spanish.
By the end of it, he called you Don, didn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah. Gave me a really good handshake. I felt like I, I'd been
Initiated.
initiated. Yeah, it's do everything with confidence.
Yeah. Well, that
It
that
just
was that
helps.
was a moment for
Yeah.
sure. So yeah, that's us.
So I think this is our final one from Italy.
Do you think?
Well, we got tomorrow, but
Well, maybe we're
tomorrow's a
doing a
long one.
we tomorrow we're travelling home to England, so we also we're going to the food capital of Italy
And we're only
tomorrow.
spending a day there, thank God. Thank God.
Um,
Okay, very quickly, if you were to sum up every city that we've been to in a few words, go. So
in a
start with
few words,
Como,
Lake Como, um, stunning, stunning. Verona,
Verona,
hmm, magnificent. That was the opera. That was amazing.
Venice,
Venice, oh, just like timeless. Just that's a one-off.
Florence.
Ah, food, food, food.
and Sorrento.
Romance, for
And
sure.
we'll and watch this space for Bologna
Yeah.
tomorrow.
What's yours?
Como is just I just think
One
it's
word.
co you had
You
more
said
than one.
one
I
word. I
didn't say
said
one word.
no.
I said in few
Yeah,
words.
one word.
Wow. Como, I would say classic.
Mhm,
Verona, um, heritage.
mhm.
Venice, how? Seriously, how is beyond me. Florence, food,
Sandwich.
food. Sorrento, lemons.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
And Bologna to be continued.
yeah.
So thanks for listening today. Please give us a like and a share or subscribe. Follow us on Love Six Food on Instagram.
Also, August is
August,
our
we're going to have
Love
our
Sex Food.
Love Six Food Supper Club dating kind of experience in London. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned for more details. But in the meantime, we're signing off from a very beautiful lemon grove in Sorrento, and I'm planning to be very lazy for the rest of the day. What about you?
Right, I got to cook dinner.
And we'll tell you what tiramisu was like on the
Yeah.
next episode. All right.
Bye for now.
Bye.